Hello, this video is designed to provide faculty with instructions on how to use awards in Brightspace by D2L. There are actually two types of awards that can be used in Brightspace by D2L. The first one is badges, and those can be added to the students or the faculty members' D2L profile for viewing. The other one is more of a formal award, which is a certificate, and that is in a PDF file that can be saved or printed locally to the computer. So awards can be used to reward students or reward faculty members in professional development courses for a variety of activities. So it can be used to motivate them to complete certain activities, to recognize that they've made certain grades on certain activities, or have completed certain trainings or completed certain modules or courses. It's also a method for allowing the student to self-track their progress throughout the course because they've earned X badges or X certificates. Also, it can be used if you want to create a performance-based course using release conditions rather than using a time-based course. So instead of having these assignments are due by this deadline, once you earn this badge and make this certain grade or complete this certain activity, you can move on to the next type thing. And you can get really creative with these awards and use it with gamifying a course. As an instructor, you tie the award to some type of action that is going to be required for the student or faculty member or user to complete. And once they've completed that action in the course, they are then provided the badge or the certificate. And this works in conjunction with the release condition tool in Brightspace by D2L. So some examples of how you might create an award: a student might earn an award or a badge by scoring a certain way on a set of quizzes or an individual quiz. They might earn an award for earning certain grades in the course, for submitting certain assignments, for viewing certain content items, or completing certain modules or the entire set of modules in the course itself. So here's an example of what a badge might look like. There's an icon and then it will say whatever the name of the award is. So this one's named the Bronze Award. You can give a description of why they earned that award, what was the criteria for earning that award, the name of the course that it was in, when they earned it, who issued it, so the instructor. You can even associate credits for it, so give a monetary value or a number value with that, and then you can they can choose to either print that or add it to their D2L profile. The first step you want to do as the instructor is to log into your particular course where you want to create the award, and then you're going to go to Tools and Resources, and you'll see awards listed under here, and that's also the students can also get to the awards area there as well. So we see here under Class List Awards, the first tab is that a listing of all the students in your course, and you'll see what course awards, so awards specifically designed or shared to that course. You'll be able to see which ones that they've earned. So we see that Robert and Sample Student have both earned that Bronze Award that we talked about earlier. So this is just a quick way to check to see who has earned the awards and who hasn't. If there's more than one award, they'll all be listed out here on the side. And you can actually click on this award and bring up more information about what it involves, and if for some reason it was done on accident, you can revoke it and it will take the award away. So that's a way just to see who has earned those awards in the course. The next is to create those course awards, to actually go through the process of creating those. We'll come back to this in a minute. The other one is to see your own awards. So my awards are awards that you've earned under your particular account in Brightspace by D2L. So a lot of times for instructors, it might be different certificates that they've earned for different professional developments, or different like mandated training. If there's been something related to that, you can get to it there under my awards. And again, you can click on it, see what it involves, and you can actually generate the certificate if it is a certificate based award, and see all of that information there. So this is just going to be your own awards. And then if you look under View Available Awards, you'll see a listing of any awards, badges, or certificates that are available in this course for people to earn. And for this one right now, it's only the Bronze Award that we've created. All right, so we'll go back now to the course awards because this is where you're going to do most of your creating for your course awards. So we're going to go ahead and add an award to this course. And we'll be able to see awards that we've already created, maybe in other courses that we can choose to add to this one. So it might be that, I've created this particular award for another course, but I want to be able to use it here as well. And so I would just check that and choose to add it, and it will add it to my ability to assign it and put on release conditions for that particular award for my particular course. So I've created several awards in other courses that I could choose to use here. If you are new to awards, you might not see as many here. Or I can come up to the top and I can create a brand new award, which is what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to name my award Highlander Award for Top Scores. You can literally name it whatever you want to. I do encourage you to add a description to explain what they did to earn that award, because they will be able to see that. So in this case, it's this the students may earn this award if they've earned 100% on at least one quiz in the course. And then you can choose if you want this to be a badge or a certificate. In this case, I'm going to choose a badge. I personally like to use badges for instructional related activities in the course. I mainly use certificates for like professional development, that type of thing for faculty and staff. So I'm going to choose a badge here. And then I can choose to make this award available to all of my courses, so that once I create this, it will get published into other courses. If I can go, I'll be able to go to the view available awards and be able to pick it and issue it to other people in another course if I want to. So I like to check that because I might want to use this award in other courses that I teach. If you only want it available to your particular course, you might say restrict award to sample course 2, and it would only be available in this particular course. Also, you can choose when this award should expire. A lot of times people just don't put an expiration date on it, and the students will have that badge, and if they choose to add it to their profile forever. If people add a date, a lot of times they'll put a fixed date, and they'll put like the end of the semester. So they might put it on the last day of the course, and then that way, a year from now when they're not taking the course, they still don't have that badge out there. But again, completely up to you. You can make it to where it expires after on a certain day of the month, it expires after so many days, anything like that. And you can even have it to where it will notify them that it's going to expire. So just so that they would know that it's going to expire if you want to. So most people in most cases either have it not expiring at all or on a fixed date like the end of the semester. Then we get to choose what badge we want to use. So from here, you can either choose from an existing library. So if you choose from existing, you'll be able to see all the ones that we already have in our bank. Some of these are just default ones that came with the program, and then some are ones that have been uploaded for the institution. There's a gold, bronze, and silver that you might choose from. They are in alphabetical order, so you kind of have to search for them. There's a blue star and a gold star. There's some the Gordon logos were added here if you want to choose one of those. So you're welcome to choose one that's already been created, or you can upload your own. And I will say that a lot of times it's best if the icon either has a white background or has a transparent background. They usually look better in that case. So you would just download the image from the internet or wherever you're going to use it, and then just choose it, upload your icon, and then you'll have it right there for you to use. Then you want to fill out this issuer information. So you probably want to put your name there so that they'll know who the badge is coming, or who the badge or award is coming from. For the URL, typically you can just put in the Gordon State website, and then for contact information, you might just put in your email there. All right, so now we're going to save and close on that. And remember, this is a badge that we just created rather than a certificate. And then now we see this information. We have our icon, we have all of this, and we can choose to edit the award if we want to. It'll go right back to this area to make any changes if we need to. And then now we can go ahead and edit some of the properties. Since we've already created the award, the next step is to assign it to how the student would end up earning the award, what they have to do. And basically we're going to attach the release condition here for that. So we're going to edit those properties. We can determine how many credits they get. This is just, you can put in a number here. If you really wanted to gamify your classroom, you might say, you know, you must earn this many credits for whatever, or if you earn this many credits, you don't have to do this particular assignment, something like that. So you can add in credits if you want to. Those are just number values for your badges. You don't have to. You can put a 0 in here, or you can put in a number if you want to. You can choose to hide the award until it's earned, so that if the students go to the awards area and look at view available awards, they won't see anything until they've earned the award. I don't like to check that. I like my students to be able to go to awards and view the available awards and see what's possible for them to earn and what they have to do to earn it. So I choose not to hide it, but it's up to you. Now we're going to create the release condition, which is where you're going to associate this award to whatever activity they need to complete in the course. So in this case, I'm going to choose create. And if you've used a release condition before in D2L, this is the exact same thing. But what I'm saying here is, in order for you to earn this award, you must do this. And so I had said that mine was related to quizzes. So they must have a certain score on a quiz. And then I can choose what quizzes, or I can just say all current quizzes. But I'm going to choose a couple of quizzes. So they must score greater than or equal to 70% on module 18 exam, and then I would create it. But what if I want it to be multiple ones? You can actually go back in and create an additional one and say score on a quiz module 19 exam greater than or equal to 70%. So you might just have one condition, you must do this, or you can have multiple conditions. If you have multiple conditions, notice you're going to see all conditions must be met. So in order for them to earn this award, they must make a 70% or higher on module 18 and 19 exam for them to earn the award. Or I can choose any conditions must be met. So they can make it on, they can make a 70% on 18 or 19 and get the award. So say that they made a 70 on 18 and a 50 on 19, they would still get the award because they have earned, they met at least one of those. Another way to do this is if the quizzes are set to automatically push to the D2L gradebook, you could create this one to where instead of it being on the score on a quiz, you could have it to where it is a grade on a specific item. And then from here you could choose whichever quizzes greater than or equal to 90, and then you could create and add in your other ones. So it's really, with this particular case, you could do it with either one. If you have the grades pushing to the grade book, the score on the exam and the grade in the grade book should be the same anyways. So you can have those set. And then we just save that. We have this set up. If I want to edit it, I choose edit properties, or I can of course remove the award. So now this award is set and active in the course. What is great is that if the student, say, had already earned a 90% on quiz 1 earlier in the week and you just created this award, it will retroact. So what it will do now is, now that it's saved, it will go through, and if anybody has already met that condition, it will go ahead and release that badge to them. It is important to note that once you save this, it does take a couple of minutes, up to maybe 15-20 minutes, for this award to retroact. So if the student immediately logged in as you did this, they wouldn't see the award. They need to wait a little while. Also, this is the case of when they earn the award. So say that a student goes out now, even though you've created the award, and they take the quiz 1, sometimes it will take 15-20 minutes for it to populate the badge to them. So it might not happen immediately. They might need to log out, log back in, wait a couple minutes, but they will get an actual pop-up saying that they have earned that particular award. Logged in as the student, the first time that they log in after earning the award, they'll actually get a little pop up here saying, "Congratulations, you've earned the award," and give them a link to click on to view the award. But they can also always go to Tools and Resources, Awards. And then as the student, they'll be able to see a listing, right? By default, it's going to be included all awards from all the courses that they've completed. So this is going to show the certificates, badges that they've earned throughout all of D2L. They can uncheck that to see the awards only for this course if they want to. And then if you have it set as the instructor, they can view available awards and see a listing of all the possible badges or certificates for this course. And then I'll have a check mark beside the ones that they've earned, just so that they kind of know what is available to them. As a side note, the student will also get an email from a do not reply at gordonstate.view.usg.edu, letting them know that they have earned the award. So they will get an email about it as well. But of course, when they log in, they'll be able to see the pop up, and they can always go to the awards area to see that they've earned the award. The process of creating a certificate is very similar to creating a badge because, again, it's all part of the award piece of D2L. But as the instructor, you would want to go to Tools and Resources, Awards. Then you would choose Course Awards and then add an award to the course. And we're going to create an award. Of course, we could have picked one that we already created. And then we can fill out this information again. So in this case, we're going to create a certificate. So I'm going to name it the Service Learning Certificate, and I'm going to give a description like before. And this is going to be for students who have submitted their service learning portfolio. So instead of creating a badge, I'm going to create a certificate. I can choose to make it available to just my one course, or all of my courses, or just my one course. And then of course I can choose a date to expire if I want to do that. Then scrolling on down, notice that you see an award image and an award certificate. So when you create a certificate, it basically allows you, you'll get a certificate, but you still get what would look like a badge, something that you can add to your D2L profile. So you actually get both here. So in this case, we'll go ahead and choose from the existing library. And then here you can choose, whichever badge you want. Of course, you can upload your own if you want to as well. So next you get to choose your certificate template. And so in this case, you can choose from the existing library, and there will be some that you can choose from, or you can upload your new template. Now keep in mind with you uploading the template, you can have like just a stock one made that doesn't put in their name or any information about their identifying information. You can upload that and it will issue it to them, but it won't have any identifying information. If you choose from the existing library, these that have been pre-created, they actually fill in the student's name and some information about the course. So if you want that personalized, you might want to choose one from the library instead of uploading your own. So we'll just choose one that's already been created there. So then we fill out the issuer information again, just like we did before. And then we go ahead and save and close. Then, just like we did earlier, just like we did for the badges, for the certificates, we want to edit the properties to determine what they have to do to earn that specific certificate. So we'll choose existing properties. We can put in credits if we want to, and then we create those release conditions here. So in this case, they earn the certificate based upon a submission to a folder. So we'll choose that, and then we'll just say that assignment 1 was the service learning project. So we'll create that. And so in order for them to earn this service learning certificate, they have to submit to the service learning Dropbox, which is assignment 1. All right, so now it is set up and it is ready for use. So as soon as someone submits to that Dropbox, it will automatically issue it to the student. So looking from a student's account, notice that the last time that this student has logged in, they've earned several awards. And so this is the pop-up that I was mentioning earlier. So they've earned the Bronze Award as well as the Service Learning Certificate. So from here, they can view the award. and they'll be able to, it'll take them right to their awards area. They'll be able to view the different certificates that they've earned, and then this is of course the certificates and the badges. I can click on this one, get the information about it, and since this one is a certificate, I can choose to generate the certificate and open it. It will be a PDF. And notice that since we picked a template, it auto filled in the student's name, the name of the course, and the date in here. And again, that was specially designed so they can save this or print it as their certificate of completion. And with certificates and badges, they're able to share them to their D2L profile. They're able to choose the share button at the bottom. And again, you get to this by going to Tools and Resources, Awards, and then My Awards. They would choose share, and then they would choose share to profile. So now when the student goes or anyone goes to the student's profile area, they'll be able to see their awards showcase here. That can also be viewed by going to the class list area here in D2L and then clicking on the image of the student, and that will take you to their profile area, and then they'll be able to see their awards.